Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Fellas, Have Some Class. Um, Shay, this one's for you, fam. I was listening to what he was talking about earlier about why girls have their IG profiles on private because guys out here doing ridiculous stuff. And I thought about it. I said, I remember over the years, from a kid to an adult, one of the negative aspects of some guys that I come across was that they had no class, no dignity, no integrity, right? And what I mean by that is, I remember when I was younger. I'm gonna start from younger up. My mother was was fine when I was a teenager because she was a teenage. I had teenage parents, so when I was in high school, my mother was in her mid-30s. Um, and guys would try to talk to her, and she'd say no, and you get the classic, well, fuck you, bitch, throwing shit. But the problem was, my mother wouldn't tell me that stuff. Or my mother wouldn't tell me when it happened. My mother would tell me after it happened. And the other thing was, I find guys would try to get slick and say something sideways in public when I was with my mother, and even grown men would say something like, "What the fuck you just say?" And then all of a sudden, you know, you a kid, I'm a grown man. Okay, watch, because a lot of times guys who got like a slick mouth and I think people in general who got like a slick mouth and always just think they can say or do whatever. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Y'all the first people to get fucked up, cause y'all keep thinking that talk mean shit. So that's why I say like some of y'all gotta have class, cause y'all think I'm big, I'm bad, I'm tough, I can talk crazy. You can't talk with your motherfucking teeth on the ground. And people don't realize that shit. But this is why I say some of you guys gotta have class, man. Cause some of y'all do that dumb shit, and it's the reason why some of y'all got your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why some of y'all got beat up. That's the reason why some of y'all got jumped. That's the reason why some of y'all got shot at and shot. Now I know other scenarios that are completely different from that, but have some class. Carry yourself with a little bit of taste, tact. When I thought about that when I was younger. Same thing as I got into college. When I first went to Southern, and anybody who went to Southern University in Baton Rouge, they know what I'm talking about. There's a prison not too far from the campus, but the prisoners would just collect to the dorms to try to holler at girls. Nigga, you in jail, and you trying to come up on a freshman in a dorm room. Like I just need somebody, and they're called because the boys and the girls dorms were like where my hands at, So that the back would be the girls, the front would be the boys, and in the middle is a walkway and a cafeteria, Jones and Bowling. And guys would not have like, and then these guys to get out and come to the campus. Where's she at? Say dog, get your goofy ass the fuck from around here. And then they try to sneak into the dorms. Now some of them girls, they participated, but the vast majority of them didn't. But if you done fucked up your life and you done got locked up, the last thing you need to be worried about is trying to come up on some college pussy when you get out. Nigga, you probably need, you got parole or probation and shit, right? But it happens. As I got older and I left, that's when the internet was coming, and this is when people used to, because guys used to catfish too, to get girls to go out with them. The nigga don't look like that, Said, yeah, look, he's swole. That was a picture from, 1982, Now he looked like, Homer Simpson. He can't like have some class, like show who you are. If that don't work, whatever. Now the reason I gotta say that is because, some guys were doing dumb shit like taking other guys' profile pictures and using them to meet girls. And you know, and the reason why I know this is because it even happened to me and to some of the guys I know. Like, dog, how the fuck? Man, I don't even know this motherfucker. I don't know how this motherfucker got my pic. So you want to holler at women online as another dude? Have some class. Like really. Now the other thing is hilarious, and I shouldn't be talking about it half the time. Is dress code. Like, you know, my grandparents told me, you know, dress appropriate for everywhere you're going. Okay? You know, if you're going to church, dress like you're going to church. You're going to work, dress like you're going to work. You're going to a job interview, dress like you're going to a job interview. You're going to play basketball, dress like you're going to play basketball. Dress for the occasion. You ain't got to try to be cool everywhere you go. Dress for the damn occasion. Like, have some class. You know, and what I'm about to say, and this plays out into how people deal with each other too. Because, like, I remember you know, oh man. So a family member stole from me. And I got at them about it. And they were like, you know, and they got mad at me for getting at them about stealing from me. And they wanted to quote Jay-Z. You could buy a lot of things, but you can't buy a class. I'm like, bitch, you a thief. Fuck you talking about? So, you know, have some class when you do some dirt and you get caught. Don't try to quote rappers and get on a pedestal and shit. And I holler about Jesus and God and get religious. Don't do that. Has it like come on, like don't do that. Don't do that. You know, because that normally makes things worse. You know, fellas, you know, I gotta fast forward. Stop sending dick pics to chicks. Just, like, she don't even know your name. She don't even know your face. But you're sending her your dick. And, you know, like one of my good homegirls, like some years back, and I'm going to tell y'all this how it goes down. Like, she used to have, I don't know, she probably still had the same girlfriend. I don't know. She had girlfriends who were unattractive and overweight, and they didn't get a lot of attention or sex. So what she would do is basically compile all the dick pics she got from guys, and guys are sending her dick pics to try to smash her, and guys are, you know, she asks for them, and they get sent to her. She just give them to her homegirls as porn material. So people, you know, whatever. Hanging around some of the guys I hung around with, have some class as far as don't be insecure. You know, you are who you are, and you know, maybe you are successful, maybe you aren't as successful as other people, but be your damn self. Have a little class and don't be insecure and jealous of somebody who may be at a better stage in life than you. Don't act a fool. Don't be a hater. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. You know, don't be one of those people in the background dissing people. You know, one of the guys I used to ride with a lot. We were, you know, years ago, we were ripping and running the streets as a crew with music. But he had this bad habit of meeting people who were more famous and on the rise and starting up beef with them. So instead of being, you know, instead of getting into the clique of people that was going to rise, he was basically Xing us out of the people that was on the rise. Because we were cool with everybody, but he, you know, was always starting stuff. So have some goddamn class. Now, I think he learned over the years that, you know, blah, 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 not to do that. And using that as not using that as a reference, but if you got a lady, keep it 100 with her. Have some class, because I'm going to tell y'all something. All this lying and this game plan, she's going to leave you or cheat on you because you keep getting caught because you ain't keeping it a buck. If you get caught, say you get caught. If you want more than one woman, say you want more than one woman. Let her make a decision. Have some class about this stuff. Because, you know, and I'm a jerk when it comes to stuff like that. Because I used to tell my homeboys, look, man, if you love your lady and but you want to screw her over, don't complain when somebody else is screwing her. And they be like, what? I'm like, I'm just saying, man. Like, if you can do it, she can do it, and that's just what it is. Like, don't lose your mind if you doing dirt and then you find out your woman's doing dirt. Now all of a sudden, you tripping. That's bullshit. But it is what it is. It happens. Um, you know, I'm not as animated. It's been a long day, but like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all next, and I'm done. Peace.